Philippines so fast. Oh yeah, actually this was, yeah, this picture I remember. It was, oh, I miss my hair. Just look at my hair, guy. I miss it. It was so long. And I was so fat here. Look at my arm. My arm is not like that anymore. And my face, look at, do you guys see the, do you guys see the pepperonis on the cheeks? So this was pandemic. This was pandemic when, after pandemic, actually after pandemic. No, not after pandemic. Like 2021, I think this is 2021. Because everyone, I mean, establishments are starting to like open and go back to normal, I think. This time, yeah, I remember I was with my friend, my gay friend here. My hair. I miss my hair. I miss my hair. I was really fatter before. But you know what? This time I was forcing myself to drink. Um, I was forcing myself to drink mass gainer. It was so sweet, and like I am always full, forcing myself to eat a lot, and it's not very healthy, I think, because I was really forcing myself to eat a lot, so I gain weight. Right now, even if I'm only eating once a day, like a proper meal once a day, I don't feel hungry. And I am maintaining my weight. I'm 46 now. What is happening? Why am I 46? I was like these past years, I was only around 43, 44. I eat a lot or I eat small. It's just there. Now I eat once a day, proper meal, and I'm 46. I think that's another sign of aging. Oh, this is so nice. Look at this. This is in Tagaytay. Mm, look at that. That is my mom's top. My mom's, yeah, my mom's top. I'm already here inside the room. The router is there behind that TV. It's there behind that TV. Oh, look at that hair. Ah, she's so pretty here. I was so pretty before. I don't look like that anymore because I'm full of I'm full of hate in my heart now, and that's what's causing my hair to be thinner and my jawline appears so prominently. Stress and annoying. You have a nice house. Yeah, the house is really nice, except that it's not my house. What if I find the beauty clips on? I'm like lost. Yeah, I don't know. Well, what? The clips are not showing anymore, right? I have a timer. Yes, I have a timer set on my bread. You freak me out, Jen. A relative. Wait, maybe because. Oh, darkness, my old friend. My first job. Oh my gosh. So, 2019 is when I started working. No, it's not. 2017 is when I started working. And this is how I look like in 2017. Wait. Oops. I had a short hair. This was when I just cut my hair short from a very long hair as well from college. So in college I had a very long hair as well. And then when I started work, I cut it short. Look at the white, the dyed part. I was so fat before, right? Like, I don't look really fat. I was still thin, but I look fatter. I mean, my face looks fatter. Although my body was thin, but the face is like now it's bony. But my hair was so thick here, huh? My hair was so thick. Look at that face, look. It's so fat. Right? It's so fat. Like, this is so fat. I miss those times. I was happier those times. I was happier those times. That's why you can see it on the face. Right now, if you look at me, I'm just... And then this one. Look. I was fat, guys. I was fat here. Look at my arms. They're huge. Yeah, I was fat here. This was my cousin's wedding. I was one of the bridesmaid. And my hair was so thick here. 20... I don't remember anymore what year. This one really is so cute. Hey, why do I look more happy before? Yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at just look at that arm. It's like a balloon, right? Like a balloon. I also dress better before. Now I'm really so old. I just want to feel comfortable everywhere I go. But before I dress nicely. I dress nicely before. Look, I was in France in 2018. I was in France in 2018. Oh, my hair was short here. Ah, yeah, this was the time with that hair. The first picture I showed you earlier, when my hair was short, when my first job, that's 2017. And then 2018, it grew longer. Oh, the bread. is finishing. I feel like it's still dry. Okay guys, so this is it. Wow, look. It smells so good. What? It smells so good. Do you see that? You see how beautiful that is? Wait, I'll take a picture so I can send there in. Why it's not, it's blurred. How to take a picture here? Record snapshot. Okay, one more. The phone eats first. Look at that. I think it's okay. It's okay, right? It smells so good. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. The cinnamon and the toasted almond nut it's so good. This is almond flakes, guys. Almond flakes. You know, like thinly sliced almonds. You know, when you toast them and you sprinkle some cinnamon on top of it. It's so good and it's so full of flavor. Photos more important than eating. Yes. Nowadays, that is the photos more important. So good. It's a beautiful loaf. I feel like I'm scared about the taste of this one, but I think it will be good. Where's YouTube? Oh my god, I'm not. Okay, there you go. Hey Bob and channel. Zoe. Robert. What about the inside? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm feeling something strange about this loaf. But anyway, we will wait. We'll just cool it down a little bit and then we will slice. I'm kind of worried, to be honest. I don't know why. Because I didn't measure the banana and then I didn't put sugar. Put a little toothpick, so toothpick also works here. I don't know where the toothpicks, but I'll try with this one. Well, it came out clean. Why did it still look dry? I added milk and added more butter. It's so banana. I feel like I'm eating banana. Rate 1 to 10. Yeah, I'm gonna rate it, but it tastes so banana. Maybe because I put rotten bananas. I think because of the rotten bananas. Well, we will see. We will see. Hey, Fly. Looks like the consistency of baguette. Baguette is very well. Maybe because it looks so dry on top. I think that's why. But you know, if you press it, it's bouncy. Darkness, my friend. Talk with you again. Okay, let's try. Oh no, how are we gonna get this out? It's still hot. Oh no. Oh no, it's not coming off. So tasty. Okay, now. I think it will work now. No. Ow! So hot. Ow! So hot. La, it's stick. Ah, it's stick in the middle. Oh, it smells so banana. So heavy. Ala. Ay. Look, guys. It's turned out good, you think? It's like dense, no? What do you think? Maybe because I didn't mix properly the... Is it really like that? It's not like... It's not dense. Mmm. It's good. It's good. It's very moist inside. It's not very sweet. For me, it's just right. But the outside is like a crust. Yeah, it's a little dense, yeah. Maybe because I didn't put enough baking powder. Well, it's good. I mean, the toasted nuts, and then the very soft inside part, and then the outside part is like crusty. When you mix them all together, it's very flavorful. The butter, yeah, true. I wanna try that. But I think everything is just right. Pumpkin bread, no. What is that? A flour made of pumpkin? It's good. I think they will like this. Pumpkin bread is tasty, really? No, inside is very soft actually. It's very moist inside. Yeah. Really, the almond nuts, like the toasted almond, is really giving a really nutty, really good flavor. It is a good quality for bread. I will slice everything. Cute loaf. It's a very cute loaf. And it's a very cute slice, what I mean. See, it's still smoky inside. I like to put some chocolate, like dark chocolate chip, but they don't like chocolate in the banana bread. I mean, they like it, but they said it's better if it's like plain. But the nuts, they like it. It smells like overripe banana. Ano, napupuko lang. Ano? It's breaking there. Yeah, it's a little bit dense. Is there anyone you can share with? Yes, yes. Really good. Date and walnut cake. Oh, date. Dates are expensive here though. Like the dried dates, you mean? No, begging me not to leave. That's why we need to impress them, guys. We need to impress them so that I can stay longer. Or so that they will agree to. They will agree for me to stay here when I go to the school. I will bake, I will be their personal I'll be their personal baker. I will learn all the recipes. I want to learn making croissant as well. I don't know, it's not very easy to make croissant. We'll make that someday. Oh my god, I'm full already. I have a lot of mess on the floor. Okay, I will just leave it there. Wait mo sa parcel. he said, oh, okay, I will try to send it tomorrow. I'll try to deliver it tomorrow, he said. What do you mean you will try to? Because they are in, I messaged, they are in the hospital and they cannot, she cannot send, she doesn't have GCash. Me, I don't have cash, I don't have money, so. Air fryer oven. So air fryer oven works like a real oven. You mean you can also bake like this? You can bake everything in your air fryer oven. How much is that? Because you know ovens are so expensive, especially ovens like this. How much is your air fryer oven? What YouTube is always disconnecting. Christian, welcome. Dried dates and walnut cake. Internet claim that you can get light and fluffy. AK Blaze, hello, are you still there? My mom had a bread cooker that she used to use to make banana bread. It cost like 1,800 pesos or 18,000 pesos. 1,800, that is too cheap. Maybe it's maybe it's not a maybe it's a defective one. 1,800 and you can bake food? With real dairy, not just labeled as dairy. I think you should try the Australian ones, the Australian butters. They are real milk. They're real butter. They're real milk. There is one, the Anchor. If you really cannot find the international brands, you can. Well, Anchor is also international, but you can get the Anchor, the blue. Check the ingredient. It says 100% milk only. It doesn't have like emulsifiers, or the French brands are also good. If you see the flag of France in the butter packaging, usually the French brands are nice, really nice, and the real butter, and it doesn't have preservatives and like emulsifiers, those things. It is really cheap because it is portable. Ooh. So cheap, 1,800. Microwave is expensive, yeah. But I don't know. Can we also bake in a, you know, the homemade, what do you call that kind of oven outside? It's like an outdoor oven, but it's made of clay and like in a dome like this, and then you put wood or charcoal, wood, I think wood for fire. Is it, can we bake there? Can we bake breads like this, or baguette or sourdough bread? Yeah, like, yeah, pizza oven. Well, pizza for sure. We can make pizza there. But like breads or sourdough, baguette, or croissant. Uh, what else are the like the breads that they make? Like the soft, very fluffy breads. What do they call that? Stone oven? No. Well, stone. Well, yeah, it can be. It can be a stone. Can be made of stone, or it can be made of clay. A fire oven, yeah, but like the homemade, the you make it in your yard, in your garden. Oh no, right? You can only cook pizza there, or no, you can also bake like um, roast beef, or roasted lamb, or roasted. You can roast and you can bake meat in that kind of oven, right? But bread, because I'm thinking about that, because ovens are so expensive. So the alternative is something like that. All this butter talk, and I realized I left my butter in my shopping bag from 2 days ago. Why did you leave the butter there, John? Pastries as well. Is a croissant considered pastry? Is it pastry? No, those French buttery breads, are they pastry? AK Blaze, I know that. Wood fire pizza oven. So it's only for pizza. You can't you can't roast meat. But yeah, I remember also there was one time I went to buy butter, and then I forgot about it. It's inside my bag, and I forgot that I went out to buy butter, and I'm outside the whole day with my bag, and then the butter is inside my bag. And then when I got home, I even forgot about the butter inside my bag. I think I only remember like the next day. And then I saw it's already, good thing it doesn't really, like, it doesn't go out. It's so liquid, it's like water already, but it doesn't, it didn't go out of the packaging. Either using stick wood or pellet grill. But yeah, that's the alternative oven I'm thinking about, because if I can't afford to buy an oven like that. Rolls aside from the percentage. True. That is so true. Here in the Philippines, you can see a lot of these breads in or rolls in cafes. But then I'm always thinking, right? Like, are these real croissant? Because oh yeah, they look like the shape is like it, but when you eat it, it's bread inside. It's not flaky. And I'm like, when my friends and I, when we go to a cafe, they would be like, oh, let's buy croissant. Oh, it's a shot. It's like, classy, very expensive bread. And they're always expensive. And then I'm like, it's not really, I think this is just bread in the shape of, it's pretending to be croissant, but it's just a bread. And then they put filling inside. Because I know how real croissant tastes like. And it should be flaky and really buttery, right? Like so buttery and flaky. And I think those real, like authentic croissant, they're really expensive. This is very filling. Yogurt, chia seed pudding, yogurt, chia seeds, and oats. Because the chia seed absorbs the moisture, so now I feel really full. Oh, same there. So we can only find real croissants in France then. In France. Fancy. When you eat a croissant, but you know the difference. Yeah, that's true. Shopee, 1,449. Samsung. Why so cheap? Why air fryers are so cheap? I thought they're expensive. A small pulled pork ribs brisket, among many others. But with a pizza food fired oven. You bake anything you would. Oh, that's nice then. Not at Costco, croissants are 5.99 per dozen. But are they flaky? Are they real croissant? Because here the croissants here in the Philippines are very pretentious. They are it's a scam. Surely it's a scam. And then add toppings to make a pizza. I'm such a piggy boy when it comes to eating. No. I make foods, I make things, but I don't eat them. I like someone to eat them. I can actually be, but I don't want to be a chef. I don't want to be a cook because it's so much pressure. Oh yeah, I actually bought I bought cream cheese, I bought mushrooms, and because I was planning to make pasta, creamy pasta, mushroom pasta. They're genuinely very good. Ooh, lucky. But $5, how much is that? $5 is like 200. That is so cheap. That is like 300 pesos for 12 pieces of. Really? Wait. That is so cheap. Guys, the peso, it just keeps continuing to go down. So yeah, 300 pesos for 12 pieces of croissant. Wow, that is a good deal. This dog food is making me hungry. Get some banana bread, please. I just, they're still fresh and they're still warm. I'm still not done with the one piece. Help yourself. Come on, don't be shy. They made daily too, so that's fresh croissant every day. You know why I like baking and cooking? When I go to a restaurant, especially fancy restaurant, and there's like something that I want to try, and then I will try it, and it's so good, I will try to replicate it. Sometimes it's hard because every restaurant, they have their own, like their own twist or recipe. Especially the fancy restaurants. And then I feel like it's even more authentic if you make it at home. before, you can choose the you can choose authentic ingredients, because sometimes in restaurants, I'm sure sometimes they are really serving cheap ingredients, unless it's really for really wealthy people, very expensive. It's so good, guys. Especially the edge. I will eat one more. I will eat one more, another one. It's just so messy to eat it because it has a lot of crumbs falling. See, it's very soft now. It even breaks. But the edge is holding it together because it's kind of, see, it's crusty. Really good. I really like the edge. I like the toasted part. Banana bread tastes really. Do you guys like banana bread? It's not my favorite bread. Oh my goodness. The almond flakes and the cinnamon powder is so good combination. Especially when it's toasted. How many stars out of 5? Hmm. 4. I rate it 4 out of 5. You know, guys, it's a restaurant quality. I mean, good restaurant quality banana bread. How much am I gonna sell it? I put so many almond flakes. 1 piece is, because the almond flakes is not cheap here. I mean, almonds are very expensive here, especially the sliced ones. How much I should make in with 1 slice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 slices. No, I will not make money if I sell this. I'm not gonna make money. You know why? Because the ingredients are expensive here in the Philippines, and then no one's gonna buy it if you price it very expensive, especially if you make it like this special with nuts and then like a lot of bananas instead of putting a lot of sugar. Because I'm sure the banana bread, the commercial ones, or the ones that they sell in restaurants, it's full of sugar because it's so sweet, and then just very little banana just for flavor. Maybe not even real banana, maybe it's just a frozen banana or preserved banana. Who knows? So if you make something like this in the Philippines, it's expensive, no one's gonna buy it. You will not make money. Unless you sell in a touristy area, or in a area where there's many condominium and many foreigners. Then the foreigners will buy. Chocolate. Shad Washington. I am good. I just finished baking banana bread and it's so good. 0 sugar. I didn't put any sugar. Maybe you're wondering, oh, how can you eat that? It doesn't taste anything. Guys, it's not sweet. It's still sweet, okay? It's still sweet. But it's not as sweet as the banana breads that you buy in stores. It's sweet because the banana is very sweet. It's overripe banana. Overripe bananas are very sweet. So this is very healthy. It's just flour, nuts, salt, banana, egg, butter, and cinnamon, and yeah, that's it. I made food all day today. Really? What food did you make? If you don't like cooking, I'm for hire. I like cooking, but I don't like eating. Can I hire you to eat? I will cook. You eat. Bananas are the highest selling item in Walmart. Banana, the ones that I use are overripe, so it's sweet enough. It's actually, to be honest, it's very sweet. It's still very sweet, but not artificial sweet. It doesn't taste like artificially sweet. It tastes like very banana sweet, and it's still very sweet. I can feel it here in the middle of my tongue. You know, when something is very sweet, or yeah, when something is very sweet, it's like it cooks your tongue. You know, it's like, do you know that feeling? I also feel that when I'm eating jackfruit. It's like it cooks my tongue. Christian, can you refresh? Maybe it's refresh. Hey Brent, yes, banana bread. It's still warm. What source is ChatGPT reference for your banana bread recipe? I don't know. Do they usually give references? I just said, hey, can you make me a step-by-step instruction recipe for banana bread I'm gonna bake? And it didn't, it gave me, yeah. So it include actually, it gave me sugar. 3 ripe bananas, even 3 ripe bananas. I only used 1 large size banana and a small size like this, like that banana, but ripe, like, yeah, ripe. And then a half rotten banana, almost rotten banana. That's what I put. Here, 3 ripe bananas. I think that's. And then 1/2 cup brown sugar. I didn't put brown sugar. And then it says vanilla extract, but it's optional. I don't have vanilla. Also the vanilla, it makes a sweet smell. I don't like it. And cinnamon a little bit, yeah, but it's more naughty, the smell of cinnamon. Make butter from cream too? Yeah, right, me too. The butter. Hey, Psychedelic, thank you so much for the super chat. Merci, maraming salamat po. Thank you. Merci. Merci.
No face.
Thank you, Psycho. you make chocolates? Really? You make chocolates? So you mean you make butter from scratch using cream? Really want to do that, you know. So last year, no, like January, I think January, I ordered the butter churner to make butter, right? You put whipped cream or heavy cream, I think, heavy cream or heavy whipping cream, and then you just like whip it very I don't know how many, like maybe for 1 hour you just whip it, and then you can make it, will solidify, it will separate the liquid and the whey and the fat, the butter. You can make butter like that. I bought this butter churner. It's from Shopee, but the seller is in China, so it came from China. I think I received it after 3 or almost 1 month, and then it arrived to me broken. It's totally broken. The glass, it's a big jar like that, I think like that, and it's broken. Like you cannot use. It's really broken. And then I asked for refund. Guys, don't use Shopee if you want to buy something expensive. I mean, like 2,000 pesos is already expensive. If you well, it's up to you if you want to order from Shopee with value like that. But for expensive items, better to order from Lazada. For cheap items, it's okay on Shopee. Shop because they have a lot of voucher and free shipping promotions. So you can use Shopee for really cheap items, and then if you want to buy expensive items, it's better if you buy it from Lazada, because Lazada, they handle high value items better than Shopee. And then so this Shopee, I contacted them immediately. I sent them proof. Even the seller, I said it's broken, and then I sent him a video. I sent the seller a video, and then they said the seller told me to contact Shopee because I'm requesting for a refund. And I contacted Shopee, and then I sent the screenshot of the seller. I mean, the seller conversation showing that I gave them evidence of the bottle churner that is broken, and I was requesting for a refund. I sent that to Shopee, and then Shopee said, oh, okay, since you already gave us a proof that you already contacted the seller and the seller agreed for refund, we will process your refund, blah, blah, blah. That's 1,800 pesos. I paid 1,800 pesos for that upfront, because they don't want, you can't order it, you can't check it out if you don't pay upfront. So there are items like that. If you don't pay upfront, you cannot check it out. And then so they promised me my refund, and then so I trusted them, and I'm like, oh, that's so easy, refund. Okay, I just waited. Like I think after a few days, maybe after 3 days, I followed up for my refund, and then the agent was like, all of those agents are Filipino because they speak Filipino. You can speak Filipino with them if you know how to speak. And then he said, oh, since you already spoke with the agent last time and they already processed the refund, I will just send this to the expedite team. There's no such thing as expedite team. Just making excuses. There's no such thing as expedite team, guys, okay? If you are in the Philippines and you spoke to these agents, call center agents, you request for a refund or whatever you requested, oh yes, I understand how you feel about it, and then I understand you, the agent already promised you refund, so don't worry, it's already there, it's processed. I'm just gonna expedite, I'm just gonna make a ticket to expedite the process, blah 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 blah, and I'll send it to the correct team for the refund, blah blah blah. After what, February, March, April, May, I contacted them again. Just at February, March, April, I contacted them April again, because I'm like, wait, I don't remember having my refund. So hey Emperor, I don't remember receiving my refund. So, because I always order from Shopee, and if they process your refund, you can see it on like your, they will return it as credit on your account. They will not return it as money to your, to the original form of payment. They will return it as credit. So if you order something again, you can just directly pay it on the app, like a wallet, something like that. So I don't remember, and I don't see any credit. So I contacted them again, like I chat, it's just chat, April, and I was so pissed. I was like so pissed because they didn't process my refund, and they promised me, a lot of them promised me, two agents promised me. I waited, I trusted, and they broke their promise, and I don't trust them anymore, and I'm so annoyed. I don't really like when people treat me like that, because I'm like, I paid, you delivered a broken item, so what? You just want to steal my money and nothing for me? So yeah, I was so pissed. I called them, because I became a priority customer. You know, they're just feeding your ego. They tag you, they put on your profile, you're a priority customer or VIP, or so like silver, and then you become gold, and then you become, I don't know, platinum, I think, and then you become very important, like VIP, I think. Yeah, that's what I am in Shopee now, VIP. But they're just feeding your ego. They're just feeding your ego so that you feel important and you feel like big, you feel high. No, you're all the same with the others. The same vouchers they offer to you, the same vouchers they offer to the ones who doesn't order anything. So, and then I told them, I didn't even mention that I am even a VIP. No, I don't feel entitled, but I know that I am entitled to that money. They need to give it back to me. So I called them, and immediately I was ranting immediately. I was like very what do they call those customers when they call and they're they're raging immediately in the call? Irate customer. Yeah, irate customer, but it's justified. I mean, there's reason why I acted like that, because I was really pissed. I just want my money back. If you don't want to give me my money, just give me another item that is not broken. Make sure that this item will arrive to me and it's not broken.
Shattered $1.99. Looking gorgeous as usual. Hope you have.
Manapoli, thank you so much. Merci, maraming salamat po. Merci beaucoup. You have a good day too. Yeah, this is very annoying. So I called them and I was like, yung refund ko po. I was an irate customer, and then they were asking me, no, actually it was in the chat. It was in the chat. The last time it was in the chat, the agent that received my chat, I already have a lot of like exclamation points and messages in the chat before it even transferred to the agent. So when the agent received my chat and it's full of exclamation point, immediately they know that that I am an irate customer, and that I'm already like a, what do you call that? I'm a special case already, because I already put all the evidences there before the agent even entered the chat. So she knows already. Immediately she offered me to be transferred to a supervisor. See how they do it, and I know what's the reason. And I'm like, you transfer me to, in my head, you want to transfer me immediately to supervisor because you know that I will give you bad review. Because agents, the normal agents, after the call or after the chat, the customer will automatically receive a review or a feedback. So like 1 star, 5 star. The detractor is like I forgot, but like 1 star is, of course, is a detractor for them and for their team. Okay, and they don't like that because it will they will lose bonus, something like that. At the end of the month, they will lose bonus because they're counting all the detractors and all the positive feedbacks. And the positive feedbacks is the most important thing for them. So they will lie to you. They will lie in front of your face, tell you that the refund is already processed, even if they're not processing it, just so you will not give them a bad review. They're not very honest. They're not honest, guys. I'm telling you. And I've experienced it so many times with Shopee and with these Filipino agents. They will lie to you. They will make you feel like they take care of you, and that, oh, I really understand where you're coming from, and I know that you are frustrated already. What do you guys call that kind of scammy behavior or scammy acting? Give them 0 stars regard. Yeah, we should, right? We should. Then that's what the agent did. He offered me immediately to be transferred to supervisor, and then like, because you just want to your case to be resolved, you just want your refund. So you always think that supervisors always have higher authority and bigger power than the agent. So maybe you will always take the chance. Even if I already know the purpose of the agent, why he's offering me immediately to be transferred to supervisor. So anyway, okay, transfer me to supervisor. And I'm sure it took like 5 minutes before the supervisor entered the chat. Maybe because the agent was briefing him. Because I work in a call center before and I know how it works inside the office. I have some friends before, even me myself, I did that. When I couldn't resolve the issue because it's out of our control, and the customer was very, very angry. So I didn't know what to do anymore, and I offered all what I can do and exhausted all my resources, and really it's not gonna work because it's out of our control. And then I went to the supervisor, and many of us do that. We go to our supervisor and ask, sir, because like this, like that, it's really angry, the customer's really angry. And then the supervisor will be like, okay, just transfer it. And then anyway, so the supervisor entered the chat, and then immediately he was like, I am very sorry I know that you are frustrated, and I understand that you expected the refund and it's not your fault, blah 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 blah, and that it's in our fault. He even said that, like, it's their fault that they didn't process my refund. See? Okay. He admitted it. He owned it. But they are not going to do anything to help you guys. They will just say, is that also gaslighting though? Like they will apologize, but no, it's not. But they will say, I'm really sorry, and I understand that it's on our side, because I told them, okay, look, we're like going on circles. I'm so frustrated, really. If he's in front of me, I'm gonna punch him. Really. Because he's like gaslighting me, and he's treating me like I'm stupid. Like making me feel like I'm stupid. When actually, do you understand what I am telling you? I told you, I did my part. When I opened the box, it's broken. I took a video, I took a picture, I contacted the seller, and the seller said to contact Shopee for my refund. So I contacted you, and then the agents promised me my refund, and that they already processed it. So I did my part. I said, I did my part. I did everything. I was even polite. I did my part. Now, it was your part to process my refund, but you didn't do it. And then, this supervisor, you know what he's telling me? I understand, ma'am, but it's already outside the refund window. Oh my goodness, you don't know how much I feel like inside me, like, like, are you stupid? I even said that. Like, really? So that's it? It's out of refund window when I contacted you immediately when I received the parcel. So when the item was delivered, you have like 15 days to 15 days is the refund window. Like, so if it's damaged, you need to open the package immediately, so you know if it's okay, or if it's broken, then you need to file for refund. You need to request for refund immediately. So that's what I said. I told them, are you understanding what I'm saying? How many times do I need to tell you? I requested for a refund within the refund window. Immediately when I opened the box and I saw it's broken, I immediately requested for a refund. And you promised me the refund. Your team promised me the refund. So now what? This is not my fault anymore. I said, I did my part. And my part is to request for a refund within the refund window. And it was within the refund window. And now you would tell me that it's not anymore in the refund window? Like, you think I'm stupid? You should, and I told him, don't you think you should compensate me? Don't you think you should own this? Don't you think you should cover this out of your pocket? Like Shopee's pocket? Because you didn't do your part and this is your mistake? Oh, I was so enraged. Like, I can literally feel the outrage. I'm not, guys, if you were like in my situation, I mean, I even told him, it's okay, don't give me back my money, it's okay, but you give me the item that I bought for free. I don't need to pay for it, of course. But of course, they're not gonna do that. Because you know why? They released the payment to the seller even if there was a refund, there was a refund case on that item. And I told him, why do you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you release the payment to the seller even if it has a refund case attached to that item? Like, everything here is your fault. Why do I need to suffer this? So if it's like that, it's okay, but you need to shoulder it. You need to compensate, and you need to compensate me out of your pocket, out of the pocket of Shopee, of course, right? Because it's your, because I know like, I don't know in your country, but some people told me it's a lot better, their service there. Like, if it's damaged, they will refund, they will not make it so difficult for you. They will not go in circles. But my goodness, guys, it happened to me many times in Shopee. It's so difficult.
Strainer rent Visa was shouting $2. Looks delicious.
It looks
Can
delicious.
I have some?
It looks delicious. Thank you,
It
FX.
looks delicious.
Yes, you can have
Can
some.
I have some?
Help yourself.
I looks delicious.
I looks
Can I have
delicious.
some?
But it says I looks delicious. Thank you, FX. Yeah, help yourself. So yeah, I think Shopee customer support is worse in the Philippines than other Southeast Asian countries. Oh really? Yeah, but it's so frustrating, guys. I was so frustrated. So like, there's nothing I can do about it. I know that I can't get my money back anymore. You know what the supervisor is telling me to do? To message the seller, that because he's telling me, it's a guy, he's telling me that that's the only way to get my refund. Like, you know, what do you mean that's the only way? Why don't you do that? I told him, why don't you do that? Why do I need to do that? Because I already did that. I did my part. And you guys promised me my refund. What happened to my refund? Now this is not my fault anymore. You should own it. Why? There's no accountability, and it's so frustrating. It's so annoying, really. Don't you think you should be accountable? You should take the responsibility. I told him. Like, I'm making him feel stupid, you know, making him feel stupid. Making him realize how stupid it is that he's telling me to contact the seller. Guys, if you are the seller, if I am the seller, if I was the seller, I am not gonna give the money back. No, I'm not gonna give the money back. Of course not. If you're a seller, if you're selling products and it's been, I don't know, and you forgot about it, you don't know about it anymore. You think, and someone contacted you, hey, I contacted you 2 months ago. I'm asking for a refund because the product you sent me is broken. Shopee is telling me to get my refund from you. You think the seller is gonna give the money back to you? Of course not. I'm not stupid. I told him that. You think I'm stupid? You really think the seller is gonna give you back the money if you ask them if you ask them refund? This is your fault because you released the money to them. I told him. Why did you release the money to them even if there is a refund case in this product? Oh my goodness. So now what? Nothing. Wasted 1,800 pesos to the trash. I'm still, until now, I'm still enraging about it. Fucking Shopee. I'm glad you didn't back down, but yeah, also it stressed me a lot because there's nothing I can do anymore. I can just make them feel stupid, but that's it. I can't get my money back anymore. But at least I made them feel stupid. Made them realize that I gave them I gave them these questions and make them ask themselves. You know, make them ask themselves if what they're doing is right, because it's really not right. Maybe the count on more Filipinos not causing a scene because of the non-confrontational thing. Yeah, that is true. But guys, I mean, sometimes the non-confrontational, sometimes it has an advantage, but I think it has more disadvantage because you're not being honest. If the non-confrontational thing is also not being honest, not being genuine, and very very manipulative, very frustrating. I feel like it caused more problem than actually the advantage. The only advantage that I see with non-confrontational behavior is that, of course, you don't make a scene, you don't make a commotion, you don't make trouble, but it has more negative. No one admits fault. That's the thing, even if they keep on repeating to me that they understand how I feel, they never apologize. They never apologize. Like, they even said, I understand, mom, this is our fault, it's on our side's fault. But really, the only thing you can do now is to talk to the seller to get your refund. Like, well, fuck you, just shut up already. It's better if you didn't say that anymore, you know. It's just, it triggers you more. Oh, I'm so I know that you're so frustrated, and I understand how you feel, but we can't help you anymore. Just go to the seller and ask for your refund there. Yeah, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They never admit their problems and keep saying they are doing everything they can, like AI. Yeah, I mean, it's even better. Just replace them with AI. AI is even better. Oh, guys. You know, at this point, AI is better because at least AI is not gonna give you all those waste of time, gaslighting you and everything. Or maybe it will also gaslight you. Have you guys tried to argue with an AI? I think it's not gonna gaslight you. It's not going to make things so hard. Why? Oh my goodness, my phone is gonna die. Ruby Pacquiao. Yeah. I was really angry. And when I know that I did my part and it's their part to it's now their part, and then they don't want to do it, it's like so unfair, and I really get angry. I told you guys I'm a Karen. I am a very Karen. They didn't blame you for breaking the product and telling you that means no refund. No. Do they do that? Do they do that there, guys, in your country? Like, try to blame you? No, because when I receive it, I have a video of all the opening the box and, you know, showing I took out the product and then I showed it's broken. So yeah, they didn't blame me. I argue with the you argue with what? Choose a number thing? What is that? It will learn to gaslight in time. Someday, even AI will learn how to gaslight you, and like the human behavior, the bad human behaviors, it will also adapt. It will learn. Philippines is on one side the spectrum. Germany would be on the other side. Here, people outright throw the truth in your face, right? Oh my God! I wonder how the Filipinos live in Western countries where people don't baby their feelings. Because here we do. We baby each other's feelings. We don't confront each other because we don't want to hurt each other's feelings. So we baby each other's feelings here. I wonder how that is working for Filipinos in those countries, because there's so many Filipinos in, like, for example, in Europe, so many Filipinos there, especially I think in Spain. In Spain, so many Filipinos. In Italy as well, many Filipinos there. But I also heard that those Filipinos, when they go to Western countries, especially the ones who are not working professionally, like, I mean, there are so many Filipinos, for example, in Europe that are illegal. They went there illegal, with a tourist visa, and then they didn't leave the country. They overstayed, and then they are working different kinds of, like, those black market jobs. Yeah. They don't make friends with the locals. They will find the Filipino community. So it's like they live with Filipinos. They stay with Filipino communities only. They don't really make friends with the locals. So I think it's like just living in the Philippines but in Europe. And then they still have the same mindset with each other, like the crab mentality mindset and chismis mindset. You see a lot of people, Filipinos, complaining in groups on Facebook about their fellow Filipinos. Yeah. But the professional Filipinos, like the nurses, the ones who are really working in companies, in real companies in Western countries, yeah, they are not like that. Well, let's say, I don't want to say the educated ones, but it's like something like that. Here in Canada, I bought a laptop at a local shop that was in sealed box. When I got home, it had cracked screen. I brought it back. They told me I broke it and wouldn't give a refund. I said, still here all day until I get my money back. When they seen I was leaving, they gave my money back. Really? But they gave your money back when they saw you were leaving. Why? You stayed there and they didn't want to give your money? Like the same thing in it was also in Shopee. I ordered the Starlink. In the beginning it's working, and then it just stopped working. It's defective. Of course it's defective. Like after a few days it just stopped working. So I contacted, it's still within refund window. I contacted Shopee, I contacted the owner, and the owner said contact Shopee. Contact Shopee, and then I contacted Shopee, and then Shopee told me to contact the owner. I mean the seller. They were like just, like a ping pong, like pointing fingers at each other, where to get the refund. See, once they already got your money, they don't wanna give it back to you anymore. Like even if their product is defective. Filipinos I know are no different from any other Americans. They totally blend in. They blend in? I mean, wasn't leaving the game. They gave my really? You stayed there. You didn't give they give you money. That's good. That's really good. Of course, I mean, oh my goodness, I'm gonna do the same. I'm not gonna back down as well. Not being able to edit message is so annoying. To reverse what someone said. They went out of business less than a year later. See, because they're not honest. Arguing with choose a number works sometimes. Really? Maybe we, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think we got that mentality from Americans, because Americans are more honest, like blunt. They say straight to your face, like they don't mean to be rude, but they're just honest. They will just say it, right? And Filipinos really not. We really are not going to. That is why there is this saying yes even if it means no, because we just don't like to be rude. And it's not really rude to say no, right? If you're just being honest that no, you don't want. So, but people usually, we see that like it's rude to say no, so we say yes even if we mean no. And then we, for example, we agreed to meet you, and then the day of meeting, we will not meet you because and then we make excuses because we don't really want to go in the first place, and we just said yes because we don't want to be rude. We don't want to make you feel rejected. You guys know that? Never rude to say no, right? I don't know why we feel that way. We Filipinos, we feel that way all the time. Like especially from someone who, yeah. Usually that happens also a lot in dating foreigners. Not really in dating Filipino. This is actually interesting. Hey Rip. That's interesting because yeah, no. If it's a Filipino, we will straight say no if it's no. If we're not interested, we will say no. But why with foreigners, usually people have hard time saying no? And also when, for example, when a Filipino is asking for direction, they will not really say it's there. They will not really say even if it's not there. They will tell you, oh, I'm not sure, I don't really know that. You can just ask the people there. They will tell you. They will tell me. But if it's a foreigner, I hear a lot of foreigners complain about this. Like when they are asking for direction, they will help you like, oh yeah, it's just go there. But it's not there. Just say I don't know is so hard to say. But only to foreigners, that is true. I heard that a lot about not admitting they don't know. I dated Filipino years ago. Also that not saying no when meaning no. Yeah. But why though? Why do we feel that way when it's a foreigner? We don't want to be rude to you. See, guys, Filipinos love foreigners so much. Even if you guys have bad experiences and you feel like no, it's not true that Filipinos love foreigners because Filipinos scam foreigners, blah blah blah. But what could be the reason that we don't want to say no to you, and we don't like to hurt your feelings, and we don't like to make you feel rejected? That's the only reason that I can think of, is because the reason is like we respect you so much that we see you someone that is very high, in high status, and that we you know I can explain it very well, but you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Legs. Hello, legs. I've noticed you don't discriminate in saying no, Ruby. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's better. If you notice that, fly, I should really. But to be honest, guys, in real life, I still have hard time saying no. Like for example, if someone saw me, like if once a subscriber saw me walking on the street, and then they recognized me and they say, "Hey, I'm watching your videos and it's really helpful to me, all this information, blah blah blah. And how are you?" And I will say, "Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for watching my videos." And then, I know you're busy. They will be like, "I know you're busy, but I'll just take my chance. Maybe can we go for coffee?" And I'm like, "No, please." Like, I am so nervous when you see me and you approach me. I already like immediately my heart will race, and then I will feel hot and I will sweat, and all my sweat is dripping already. And then you want me to sit there on a table and then speak for like 2 hours with you, really? I don't know. It's very stressful to me. And I am like, when you put me, when that's true, it's like you're putting me on a spot, and I really don't like it because it stresses me so much. Just we can stand there, like at the moment you saw me, we can stand there and like we can talk, like I don't know, for like 10 minutes, like that we can talk there. But I think don't invite me to go tomorrow to a coffee shop, guys. It's like it really at the moment of me sweating all over here, the moment you ask me that, it will really have a waterfall. And I'm like, you stress me so much. I don't know. I am still a Filipino, and it's so hard for me to like, please. Someone also asked me this when I told them that I don't know, I'm so shy. I'm so shy to when someone recognizes me. I'm really shy. Like I don't know why do I feel like that? I really feel like sometimes I even feel dizzy. Yeah, I have that. I become lightheaded because of the stress that I'm feeling. Like right now, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like so sweaty right now. I'm just imagining it. And then someone asked me, like, you put yourself out there in all over the internet, and then you are shy. It doesn't like, you know, it's like very weird. And then I said, yeah. Well, now I mean, do you put yourself out in the internet, you'll be famous. And then I said, yeah, but that's not the purpose why I am making vlogs. It's not to become famous. And then, yeah, but that's an inevitable result, they said. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But although I still don't understand, but I feel that way. Like I am very nervous. And also I think one reason why I feel really nervous is because, especially on YouTube, because on YouTube is where I started on YouTube, and I gained a lot of like bashers there for sure. So that's why I don't want to be known outside. I don't want anyone to see me outside. So that's why when I go to places, tourist spots where I'm sure there's a lot of foreigners, I try to like hide, because you don't know if the person who will recognize you is a basher or a nice person. You know what I mean? So I'm scared of that. And those times when I gained a lot of like viewers in the like my first, it was like this 6 months, 7 months of vlogging. Yeah, I have a lot of like bashers and people really hating on me. So I think that's one of the reasons why, and it makes me really nervous. I'm just, what if people are just pretending, you know what I mean? So it doesn't make me feel easy and good, and it makes me really nervous and stressed. Internal squirming. Yeah. Seems to me a common thing among Asians in general, a need to help others to save face. Is it really an Asian thing, guys? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's an Asian thing. But I know that there are other Asians that are more honest than other Asians. In my experience here, I felt that Filipinos with more fluency in English are more expressive. Others are afraid to not speak their mind. Others are afraid to not to speak their mind, you mean? Because of English. You mean, you think, yeah? I think it's because of English. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, of course. People, Filipinos who can speak English well, of course, they are more expressive because they can speak their mind, because they have better English speaking skills, and the vocabulary is much. Fly. I actually saw Fly in person. Good thing Fly didn't invite me. He was with his girlfriend that time. Great blue sky. Well, on the topic of not saying no, how come your chat is not full of people love bombing you, asking you if you're single, asking for your WhatsApp, asking to marry? I think in the beginning, yeah, especially on the YouTube side, before, when I had like many viewers, I had more viewers than, yeah, viewers before. I had like a lot of emails that are like that, proposals. Of course I say no. It's easier to say no if you don't see the person in person. But if it's in person, it's like, it will really stress me out, really. It really stressed me already when it's in the chat. Well, when it's in the chat like this, when I'm streaming like this, it's very casual to me, so it doesn't feel like I am pressured, because also there's a lot of people who can see the chat. So I mean, some of the people on the chat are like defending me, or like, can you shut up, or can you stop simping, like, so I'm okay. But in the emails, even in the emails, I feel uneasy when I receive proposals like that. It's like, I don't want to hurt their feelings, of course, like, because I sympathize as well. Like, they're saying that it's hard for them to find, and that blah blah blah, and that they're lonely, they're alone. But I mean, come on, you don't make proposals like that on email to random YouTuber. Right? But I feel bad as well, but that's why at the same time I feel stressed answering emails like that. Those times when I still like my channel was still very manageable. Oh no, it was just starting. And then when it exploded, all my emails, even, I just stopped opening emails. The emoji spamming. Do you see some streamers where they receive a lot of that? Because I feel like I don't always see other women streamers, the spamming of emoji. I notice, so possibly all those idiots are not showing up. Or maybe also they already know me. Yeah. Maybe they already stopped because they saw that I'm not a very feminine person. I'm not a very feminine girl. Or troubles of fame, I should say, even a little fame. Even a little fame, that is true. Fame is unnatural to use to us, really. I don't think anyone is programmed for it, except maybe nurse. Yeah, right. Yeah, that is so true. I think, yeah, that makes sense to me. It's not natural to us, so we don't really like, especially me. I feel like, I thought when I started, I thought it's nothing. Like, I thought it's easy to handle, but then I arrive on that stage where I can't handle the pressure and like a lot of people are like see me, know me, and then I'm receiving a lot of this hate also, and at the same time positive. So it's like a roller coaster of emotion. Here is positive, here is negative, and like you're always like back and forth to both sides. So it's very exhausting mentally. Last thing in the world I'd want to do, vlog stream. Yeah, fly. That's why I'm saying in the beginning I was like, it's nothing to me. Like I didn't think that it's gonna be like that. And then I came to that stage where like a lot of people want to talk, or receiving a lot, reading a lot of hate comments, and even hate emails and these things. Some of the hate comments are actually filtered. There are times before that I open the filtered comments and you see like all the hateful words. There was even times that someone made a video about me and saying that I'm a scammer. Fuck him. Now he's gone. You know that Mike Philippine journey? Now he's gone. He ended his career because all he does was just bash on Filipino women. And then, but there was a big scandal about him simping on a Filipino girl. I think that guy is a narcissist. But yeah, that was the time where he invited so many hateful people to my channel, and he gave me a lot of haters and bashers. And then that was the time when I was crying a lot, and I like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'm not used to this. I hate this, and this is not how it's supposed to be. Blah blah blah. And then when I overcome that, it was not easy to overcome that stage. It lasted to me for years, but at the same time, it's developing in me to be hateful as well, and to be like hard. Like my heart became so hard, and like to not care like before. I became very, very angry and I think sad. I was a happy person before I started vlogging. Even if I was just working in an office for like normal people who works in an office, and I was making well, right now I'm making the same salary that time on my YouTube now, and I'm making the same salary like when I was in the office. But at least right now I'm not in an office the whole day sitting in a desk with a computer. But that time, yeah, it was like that. Even if I only had like Saturday and Sunday as a break, and my life was pretty much the same as the people who work in offices. They just go to work, and then weekend is the off, and then work, house, eat, sleep, the same. But yeah, I was happy that time. I was very simple-minded person. I was very, very simple. Like I was not asking for anything in life. And then when I started vlogging, and suddenly like I have a lot of plans. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to travel. But like it requires a lot of energy and a lot of stress. And also the bashers and things at the same time. So I became very angry person. Became very angry person. You see, you say that better than me. I would be nervous letting you. It's just make up something to get out of it. Oh, really? Like, you make up something to get out of it. Oh shit, my dog destroyed my life. I really need to go. Like that. What did I study? Architecture. It's working better than Twitch? Oh, really? Working better than Twitch? Why? I just know that YouTube is always delayed. Like, bigger delay. Except now the bread has been baked. Your longtime fans know less about you and you know nothing about them. It isn't a real relationship that requires two people interacting and learning about each other. Yeah, that's also another thing, you know. You cannot really be friends with someone that you see only on TV. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one-sided. It's just one-sided. It's just really one-sided, and it's not real friendship. Like, I know nothing about you guys, but I mean, I know a little bit maybe about you based on how you interact to me. So to me, you also have a personality, your own personality, like based on like how you interact to me, because you guys are all different. So it also stands out like individually. It stands out uniquely. Everyone is unique. That is how I know everyone. Well, especially here on the stream, on the chat, but even on the comments on my channel, people have the same personality when they are communicating their their comments, when they're putting their comments. I immediately know them. But yeah, like personally, of course not. But even me, even if you see me like this, I also don't really put out personal things like happening in my life or like with my family. Not I say some, but not all of it, because there are things that are supposed to be kept private. You know, you don't put out everything, and it's better like that. Why would anyone hate? There are really hateful people. Even if you don't do anything, they will still hate you. That's what I learned. In the beginning, I was crying. I didn't do anything to them. Why are they judging me like this? They don't even know me. I was so dramatic. But because I was emotional and like, man. And this is really how you feel if you're not used to dealing with like social media hate, you know. But then I realized I kind of became like them, to be honest. And then I realized that, okay, so people will really hate even if you're not doing anything to them. That is just human nature. There are really people like that will really hate you for nothing. Made you desensitized. Yeah, content creator career has made you desensitized. Yeah, exactly. That is what happened to me. I became so like even that friend of mine that I met in 2019. So 7 years ago, when he but suddenly he just tell me, why are you so cold now? Like, what happened to you? You used to be the sweet girl and then happy girl and very full of energy. And then I know what he's saying is true, because he noticed the difference, and I know that I changed a lot as well. So when he said that, I believe him. I believe it's annoying, but it's the truth. I believe him when he said that, you're so cold now and so rude. He said, I'm like, you know why? It's because of YouTube, I told him. Has travel or being a public figure had more of an impact on you? I think the travel, I know. Both, actually both. Both. It has different impact on me. Both have different impacts on me. But the travel, it opened my mind. The travel, it made me understand things. The travel, it made me like widen my perspective in life, and like it really opened my eyes, like in my brain, and then I understand more things that I don't understand before, or because I saw more things that I didn't see before. And then the YouTube thing, because I'm constantly researching when I'm making my content before I film. I'm doing a lot of research, guys. I'm reading a lot of things, and like while I'm doing that, it's just so many things that are revealing to me that are like so annoying and so making me angry sometimes. And it's like because of all reading and researching, it's like I'm like studying actually when I'm doing my vlogs. I'm studying and then researching, and then it's giving me a lot of information, and I'm like, oh really, it's like that. And then I'm understanding like everything that I don't give a damn before. Time flies, yeah, time flies. That was just 7 years ago, and a lot of things in me changed. If you come to Cebu, Ruby, look me up. You can show me how to fly my. Oh, you bought a drone? What drone did you buy? You're gonna take drone footages around, or you plan to go to around the Philippines? I'm waiting for someone who streamed a bit on Twitch and then went to YouTube. I told her the chat would be a million times worse than on Twitch, but she was still not prepared for the difference. Really? It's worse on YouTube than Twitch? Ah, yeah, I think, yeah. Well, because man, I started on YouTube, so yeah. I think some of them followed me on Twitch, and then, or I don't know, maybe not. Oh yeah, true. I think YouTube has more. Don't get the safe face at any cost culture. It seems kind of toxic to me. It is toxic. It's very not genuine and not honest. I wish I had a drone. Yeah, I have drone. Oh, by the way, this week, I don't know if it's this weekend, but it's my mom who's deciding. We're gonna go to Pinatubo, and I'm gonna take drone footages, and I didn't use my drone for a very long time. Maybe I don't know how to fly it anymore, so we will see. Well, yeah, speaking of that, I need to charge it. Yeah, I'm gonna post a vlog on that. I will not stream, of course. I cannot stream because it's dead internet there. The internet there is dead, so I can't stream. I will just vlog. I have none like yours, but never flew. Why? When did you buy that? But why did you never flew? I'm nervous to fly here. I tried to speak with a local officer, but he didn't understand me. Oh, what you can do is just go on the road where there's not a lot of vehicles. Like for example, there are so many places in Cebu where you can just drive and then like go on the mountainside, and then not a lot of big vehicles there, and then just practice to fly your drone there. It's easy, Mikey. Just do it slowly, and then in the beginning you don't need to fly it very high or very far. Just make it stay around you, and like try to get used to the controller. Yeah, you will see. It's really, you never used it. Use it. Worse on YouTube. That's why I wondered why your YouTube streams has such a nice chat. Oh, that is good. That's really positive. And you're modding. You said you're modding for a YouTube streamer as well. Is she a Filipino? What part of Philippines are you from? I'm from the central Luzon, in the middle of Luzon, like in the middle, the hottest, one of the hottest places in the Philippines. 2023. I think I bought mine The year before, yeah, 22. Use it, Mikey. Don't waste it. Use it. From Iloilo now, Rojas before. Ah, Iloilo. Ah. I heard it's so nice in Iloilo. I really need to check Iloilo. That is one of the places I really want to visit in the Philippines. But right now, not yet. Someday, when it's not this hot anymore in the summer. It's so annoying when it's this hot. Imagine when it's this hot and then you have your backpack and then you're walking around, or you're traveling, you need to go to the station and to the next station again. I feel like I don't have energy to do that. Don't have energy anymore to do that. Anyway, guys, so what time is it? It's just 3:36. But anyway, I want to work out really. I want to work out so bad. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys here. Are you satisfied with the banana bread? Yes, what a shame. You can't even taste it. Too bad. Better luck next time. Get a girlfriend and then ask your girlfriend to bake it for you. Oh, you know, if I will have a boyfriend, if I live with someone, they will be so lucky. I will cook for them. I will bake, but they need to buy me a really nice oven. Real nice oven. Mostly yes, well done. Let's have a round of applause for the banana bread here in front of us. So anyway, guys, are you using aircon now? Yep, I'm using aircon now. That is why my phone didn't reach red. If I don't have aircon on, that's gonna be red, or it already maybe overheated earlier. So yeah, the aircon really helped. So I can't stream anymore outside. If I stream outside, it's gonna overheat all the time. I don't know if who has new iPhone. Do you guys have new iPhone, the new model, the iPhone 17? Who has new iPhone? New iPhone 17. Do you have problem with overheating? Does it get really hot when you're like charging it and then using data, not Wi-Fi? Because data uses more battery and I don't know why. Uses more processor. This good time to end. I will get going with the rest of the day. Go out, Mikey, and fly that drone. This was fun. Glad I found you. I'll definitely be back. Yeah, thank you so much, Christian. I really appreciate that. No one has new iPhone. Oh my gosh, we're also poor. We can't afford to buy an iPhone. I'm just wondering if the new iPhones are not overheating like the old iPhones. Mine is 4 years old. Mini air cooler on phone can help. Yeah, but the thing is, it's gonna be heavy. Like something that you stick on the back of the phone, and it has magnet. If it has magnet, that's better. But then if I need to like hold it with the other hand while I'm streaming outside, yeah, that's kind of hassle. But yeah, it's really hot in the Philippines right now. So everyone, I've heard iPhone 17 overheats easily. I use Samsung and gave up on iPhone. Really? Even 17 overheats easily? Oh no. The only reason why I really like the iPhone is because the app that I'm using for streaming is really good. It's really good for streaming. But my problem is my phone was overheating before, but now that it's old, it overheats a lot, and especially with this kind of weather, it's like it overheats like in the whole stream, in 2 hour stream, maybe it will overheat 3 to 4 times. And bulky too, yeah, it's bulky. 16 Pro Max, it's overheating. 16 is overheating. Cause yeah, my cousin has 16, yeah, 16, and it gets hot even if you're not using it. I don't know. Hey, Mansa, I am good. I'm good. I'm from the Philippines, although I am ending the stream soon. Now, actually, it doesn't get hot with normal use. I don't use it outside more than a text. Ah, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. Me too. That is the reason why I like iPhone as well, because it's so simple. For me, it's so simple. Like it's very simple. I like the interface. I like the options. It's very simple. It's categorized properly. Many issues. Yeah, that's the reason. Especially for the streaming. Maybe Samsung is really much better because it doesn't overheat like iPhone. But the only thing that I don't like with Samsung is when you're streaming outside, when you're streaming and holding it, it's wobbly. It's like jelly. It's doing that. But apart from that, I think it's better. It doesn't overheat like iPhone. How old are you? I'm 34 this year on July. Don't forget about my birthday, July 22. I'll be waiting for the gifts. Anyway, guys, so I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for hanging out. What am I doing? I just baked, and this is what I baked. Is banana bread, and they're perfect. Look at that. It's just a little bit, it's a little bit dense, but it's fine. It's good. It's very moist. So, everyone, you need portable cooler for iPhone. Yeah, they told me, but I can't carry everything if I want to stream outside. That's my problem. Use Samsung and there is no wobble. Really? I was watching someone stream yesterday and it's wobbly. They are using Samsung 25, the S25 Ultra, and yeah, and some big streamers. When they're moving, maybe they just, I don't know, maybe in the new Samsungs, maybe they upgraded or something, and then, or there's a setting to remove that. But if you remove those things, it will use the processor more, so then it could overheat as well, something like that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone. You too. I see your style. See my style. Is my style good? So thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you guys again next stream. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next baking. Merci beaucoup. Maraming salamat po. Please, I want my hair to be thicker. Bye, guys. See you guys again. Thank you, everyone. Merci beaucoup. Maraming salamat po. If you watch GNT, use the Samsung to S25 Ultra, I think no wobble. Oh, maybe you can. I actually saw her streams before. It was wobbly. Yeah, but maybe maybe IRL Pro fixed that problem already. Maybe. But yeah, I watch her stream sometimes as well. Bye, Christian.